Ooh, a triple clap.
Triple clap.
Triple tap clap, son. What you know about that?
I'll tell you what I know.
What do you
What
know?
you should do and what you shouldn't do.
Okay, I'm all ears. Cause I
Don't
need
go chasing waterfalls. Just stick to the streams and the rivers you used to. I may have switched those around a bit.
Please stick to the bodies of water that you know about.
Like Lake Mary, Lake Powell,
Like prison?
Lake Buchanan. What's the one up here?
Bartlett Lake?
Yeah, no one goes to that one much.
Did I say Lake Present? I think I just said Lake Present.
I think that is a present. That's a lake in Uganda, I think.
Okay.
It might be. I think I learned that in geography class.
Oh, wow. Look at you, Mr. Flex, your brain muscles. You're flexing your brain
don't look
muscles
into
over
that.
here. Whoa. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Just
It
believe him. Just
Might
believe
not be
him.
correct. Welcome to Los Amigos Gringos, episode 10, the milestone. We did it.
We've done it.
We've made 10 episodes.
It
No
is-
one's watched them, but we've watched 10 episodes.
It's now the best podcast in the future.
Yeah, it's the number one podcast in the world in the future, not right now. If you could help us get there by hitting that subscribe button, clicking that like button, hitting that notification bell so you could be aware of when we're coming at you hard.
Come.
And send it to your cousins, your brother, your aunt, your uncle, and your dog if they have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, dogs are very important in our lives. We love dogs here.
We love them. We love pretty much anything that you love, but like
Except for spiders.
depending on, I don't think they love spiders.
I don't like spiders. Some people like spiders.
But you know what a lot of people like? Instagram. So follow us on Instagram at Los Amigos Gringos and on TikTok at Los Amigos Gringos 1.
Man. Oh, yeah.
What's up, bro? So like, we started this podcast several months ago
Yeah, I guess you could say it.
because Nick texted me. He's like, bro, we should get a burrito. But then after that, he was like, we should start a podcast.
Bro, hear me out. Let's go to El Pollo Loco. And also, let's start a podcast.
Usually we go to Chipotle.
Yeah.
Didn't we used to go to El
We used
Pollo Loco?
El Pollo
We did used to go a
all
lot.
the time. Because they had that one burrito that was like so super good.
The chicken pollo.
Yeah. It had some sort of like creamy sauce in it that was like,
Oh, yeah.
so good.
They made that in the back extra special.
Yeah. They're like, oh, Brandon and Nick are here. So we all gave them their special sauce.
Their cream.
They
They love it.
They just love that cream.
It's like salty and sweet.
Yeah, savory. Sticky.
Just thick.
That's oh god, crunchy. No, I'm just kidding.
Crunchy.
I need to see a
You should be
doctor.
seen by a podiatrist, which I think is a foot doctor.
You know what?
Podiatrist.
I've never even heard of that.
Podiatrist is a foot
A
doctor.
podiatrist?
Yeah.
That sounds like a unicorn.
Pediatric? Well, that's children.
Pediatric is
I don't
a
know.
kid doctor.
Ped, like pedal, bipedal, feet, foot doctor.
I think you're on to something.
I think I am.
for sure.
Yeah.
I think if you're not right, you're close.
If I'm not right, then yeah, I'm pretty close. But actually, I do know a podiatrist is a foot doctor.
Oh well, there you go.
But I was just trying to think of like, why does ped mean
Well, what would
foot?
Would a hand doctor be maniatrist then? Because like
That's a maniacalist.
It's like mono or is
Mono
hand.
Spanish.
Well, the root word for
I don't know what a hand doctor is, but
It's probably just called a hand doctor.
probably like a hand doctoral. Did you get like your hand doctoral degree?
Dude, I broke this finger when I was in like
Dude, me too. Same exact
7th
finger.
grade. Really?
Yeah.
I broke it right here.
Me too.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I swear.
How have we never talked about this?
I don't know.
That's weird. In 7th grade I don't remember. It was either 7th or 8th grade, but I was playing flag football.
Dude, me too.
You're lying.
How have we never talked about it? I
You're
swear to
lying.
God.
I've got the flag wrapped around my
Me
finger
too.
and it twisted and snapped.
Yeah. Me too.
There's no
Dude,
way.
I swear to God. How have we never talked about this? Mine was
That's
freshman
so
year.
Crazy. Okay, so this happened. Okay, I broke a finger, went to the office. My dad didn't believe me for like a week that my finger was broken. I
Oh,
was
really?
like, dude, I know this is broken. I felt it break. Like, I know it's broken. He's like, you'd be crying. Like, there's no way it's broken.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, like, you don't think I'm a tough person? Like, you think I would just cry? Man, that's messed up. But week later, I'm complaining about my finger because it fucking hurts. You know? And he's like, all right, fine, we'll go to the doctor. I go to a finger doctor or a hand doctor, and he like looks at it, he does x-rays, and he's like, well, I'm going to have to reset it, and I'm going to have to re-break it because it's already healed. It's already starting to heal. And I was like, well, thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Nick's dad.
Yeah,
jeez, man.
And so he's like, do you want the medication, or are you just going to... you want to just do this right now? And my dad was like, does the medication cost money? He was like, yeah. He was like, he's just going to do it right now.
Oh my God.
And I was like, okay, cool. I got this. I'll prove to you right now, Dad, that I'm tough as shit.
Oh my God.
And this guy, he like hit my hand like in his armpit so I couldn't move, right? So my hand's like this. And he's like playing. It's not just a snap. It's not just a snap, pop, and you're good. This guy's playing like fucking bop it with my finger. Twist it, pull it, bop it. Yow. Like it's nuts. And my dad said my face was like pale as a ghost. Get my finger back. The entire finger's black.
Ooh.
And I was like, what did you do to my finger? And he's like, yeah, the blood rushed to it. You're going to be okay. It's going to go back to normal probably in the next couple days. And then I had to have a splint for like 3 or 4 months. That sucked, but because I couldn't play guitar, that was really shitty.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, mine was obviously broken though. It was like sideways.
Oh,
so there was
mine was just like a little crooked.
It was like a twist.
Yeah, it was like that.
Yeah,
right.
Mine looked like. So I went to grab the flag, and it just felt like I jammed my finger.
Mm-hmm.
And then I lined up for the next play.
Yeah.
And then I looked down, and my finger was like sideways.
Oh man.
And then I went to the teacher's assistant, who was Michael.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
We weren't really friends.
Oh yeah.
But I was like, is my finger broken?
Yeah.
And it was like sideways. He's like, what do you mean is it broken? He's like, of course that's broken. But I was kind of in shock, and I was like, am I crazy, or is this sideways?
Dude, that's nuts. Oh my God.
Yeah, same finger.
I saw a video of The Rock. He's talking about something. He's like, yeah, today, we were having a real hard day today. And he's like, I think something's wrong today. And he like pans down to his hand, and his freaking this finger is just like sideways.
The Rock?
Yeah.
How do you break that?
And he's just like laughing.
When was that?
I don't know. It was like on some movie set. It must have been a couple of years ago, but I saw a TikTok of that, and it was like, it seemed like a kind of older clip. So probably during like the Jurassic, or not the what's it called?
Jurassic Park?
Not Jurassic Park. Jumanji.
Oh, Jumanji, yeah.
It's probably during one of those movies. It kind of looked like that set. But yeah, dude, I was like, holy shit. How's he just laughing right now? What the fuck?
So with my finger, I don't know, was yours the same? So you can tell if I close these, see how this one has a gap and this one doesn't?
Yeah. Mine, so this finger, like the nail faces this way kind of when I close it.
It's a little more
doesn't
twisted.
do that.
So I remember the doctor, so this is my ring finger, like getting married. Mm-hmm. And my mom was like freaked out. She's like, no, your ring finger, oh my God.
Mom, first thing comes through.
Yeah.
You're never going to get married. Oh my God.
Yeah, like, yeah, Mom, you can't just put it on sideways and scoop it on there.
Yeah,
but anyway,
like the ring is the most important part about marriage.
Yeah, Jesus. But the doctor, he was like, we can either make the finger straight or we can make it work. I was like, well, that sucks.
Damn.
I was like, we'll make it work, obviously. So it's like slightly sideways, but you can't really tell that bad.
Yeah, when I bend this finger, it kind of goes off to that direction.
Yeah, mine goes that way.
Like I had to get used to like bar chords again.
Yeah.
Because my finger's crooked now. So I was like, I kept landing on the wrong fret.
Yeah. That's crazy. Was yours like, so after you got the splint off? Mm-hmm. So after I got this, so I had to get pins in mine, did you?
No.
Yeah, so because mine was bent so bad.
Well, mine, he broke and placed it, so that's why I didn't have to.
Yeah, because mine was sideways, so they had to put pins in it to make it in the right direction so it would eventually work again, like a joint. Yeah. And after those pins came out, that was way more painful than the break. Yeah. Having those pins, like after I got that surgery, when I got home.
Just having them in your finger.
And the numbing started wearing off, that hurt so bad. Oh, man. Way worse than the break. But anyway, after I got the pins out, and it's weird, you go to the office, so you get a surgery to put them in, but then when they take them out, they just grab like pliers and like pull them out.
Really?
Yeah.
They
just numb it up and rip them out.
So crazy.
But once that was done, I basically had to like learned to use that finger again, like all the muscle in it was gone, and it was just like shriveled.
Oh,
It took years to actually look like they do now.
that's
Like for years, it was slightly more shriveled than the other ones.
was it like weaker? Could you
It was
notice it was
weaker.
weaker?
I can still notice that it's weaker.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, when I like play guitar, sometimes I forget that my finger's crooked, and like it'll land on the wrong note or fret or whatever, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? But then I'm like, oh yeah, crooked janky finger.
Aren't you left-handed though?
Yeah, but I play guitar right-handed.
That's so weird. Yeah, because I was just
Yeah.
thinking, I was like, why would that matter? Because you're
Yeah.
left-handed.
Yeah, I just, so my cousin Kyle is kind of the one that taught me guitar and kind of got me on that.
And he's right-handed?
He's right-handed, and it just always kind of felt right to play
Yeah.
that way. So I don't know. A lot of left-handed people play guitar right-handed just because it feels good to have the neck in your left hand for some reason.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
feel
know
like I feel like I wouldn't be able to keep rhythm strumming with my left hand.
Yeah, that is definitely a hard part about it. But I had already been like kind of drumming with my hands, you know, and tapping to the beat, so rhythm wasn't too hard to pick up on guitar. But yeah, dude, broken freaking bones are crazy. My cousin Jeff got hit by a car when I was in 4th grade, so he was in 5th grade, so he's probably 10 or 11. Got hit by a car, broke both his bones in his like lower leg.
Damn.
Snapped. And he said what happened was the ball, like they were playing basketball, ball rolls across the street, looks both ways, and then he gets hit by a car. It, like, snaps, and he said he was hopping on one leg in a circle and his leg was spinning the other way.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah,
So I
but-
guess it didn't look both ways very good.
yeah, he said he looked this way and then he looked this way and then stepped, and the car came from that side.
Damn, so it must have been blocked by something.
Well, they're pretty
in
close
his
to
view.
a corner,
Oh.
so I think the car turned right when he
fast.
started looking this way. Maybe, I don't know. He was
That's
also
crazy.
10 or 11, so stupid kids
Yeah.
do stupid things. you
Like
know?
it's pretty far away.
Yeah, right.
Then you run in
But
front
it
of
was great because I used to go. He was in the hospital. He was in the children's hospital, and they have like Nintendo 64 there in their room. So I would go visit him like every day and go play like Mario Kart and stuff with him. It was great. I was like, you should break bones more often. What are you doing?
That's hilarious.
It was great. It was pretty good, dude. One thing I wanted to talk about was the anxiety thing, the gym anxiety.
Yeah, at the gym.
Yeah. So somebody brought this up to us today, actually, about how do you handle if you go to the gym by yourself and you feel like everybody's like looking at you and you're like in your own. It's really all in your head.
Yeah.
But it's a real thing. Everybody deals with gym anxiety, especially when you go to the gym by yourself. It doesn't matter if you're the most fit person in the world or if you're the most unfit person in the world.
Yeah,
Everybody gets that anxiety.
Yeah, when I go alone and I'm in good shape, I feel like people are looking at me.
Yeah.
But it's probably a little easier when you're in shape. Like
Yeah.
you're like, you know, they're not really making fun of me, but I
Yeah.
don't know. But yeah, if you're like fat, you're gonna like it's gonna be really hard to go to the gym.
It's difficult, but I mean, the way I think about it, so I'm pretty skinny, so sometimes I'm like, oh, maybe they're like, in my head, I'm like, oh, maybe they're like laughing at me because I'm skinny, I don't have any muscles or
Yeah.
whatever, you know? But I'm like, fuck those people. I don't even know who they are.
And plus, they're probably not even.
Yeah, and like 100% of the time, they're not even thinking about you at all. So it's all in your head. But yeah, just keep charging and tell yourself, fuck those people.
Yeah, just go to the gym, especially if you are really overweight. Just go.
Yeah.
When I see people like fat people at the gym, I think like, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Keep working out.
Fitness people that love fitness and see people starting their fitness journey, that's like one of the most exciting things to see. Is
Yeah.
like, dude, you're starting a new chapter in your life and you're going to change your life if you
like-
stick to this.
If you're big and you're going to the gym and you're embarrassed, like, I mean, I can't just say don't be,
Yeah, it's not...
because you
it's
can't
not
just
something
get
you
over it.
throw away.
But keep going.
Yeah. Do like if this is a goal you want and you really want to achieve it, you have to be as determined as possible and not let anything get in your way.
Yeah, and
Be
if
consistent.
you're embarrassed because you're big, right, at the gym, use that as motivation. When you go home that day,
Yeah.
eat right.
Yeah.
Make sure you're standard. Get on like your diet really good. Lose that weight as
Yeah.
quick as you can.
Yeah.
Like not starving yourself, but do it properly. Like eat
Yeah.
whole meals, eat
Yeah.
good food.
Eat 3 meals a day, but just make sure if you're trying to lose weight, be in a slight calorie deficit.
Yeah, keep track of your calories. And yeah, just like let that motivate you. Be like, I don't want people staring at me in the gym anymore, even though they're not.
They're not.
They're really not.
They really aren't.
But you can use it as motivation. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm going to get in really good shape, so they'll stare at me for a different reason.
Yeah. They're staring at me because I got big muscles now.
Or they'll stare at you and be like, wow, that person lost like so much weight this year.
Or just like, is that the same person? Holy crap.
Yeah.
Like,
It's crazy. Yeah, the girl that I
possible.
train, my friend,
Yeah.
my wife's cousin.
Yeah. She's
Lost like 120 pounds. And it's weird. I was like actually looking at her today at the gym. I was just kind of looking at her for a second, and I was like remembering when she was big.
Yeah.
She looks like a completely different person.
Yeah, she showed me that picture of her before she started working out. I was like, who's that?
She looks younger now.
She does. She said she feels younger today.
When she used to come around, I would think she was like in her 30s.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not. She's like a couple years older than me.
Yeah.
And now she kind of looks younger than me.
Yeah, and the cool thing about that is like you can be so proud of yourself doing that and achieving that because it's not an easy task. It's not. It can be if you have the right mental fortitude, I guess. But
Yeah.
like starting that journey is not easy, and like constantly doing it. I love when people talk about how do you have the motivation to do that. Like nobody ever like people that consistently go to the gym. They hardly ever have motivation to go to the gym.
Well,
Some people do. Like you love going to the gym.
I
It's
love
like your
it.
therapy.
And the thing is, so with her, the girl lost 120 pounds.
yeah.
I would say the first few months is going to be the hardest.
Mm-hmm.
You have to force yourself to go.
Yeah.
And I would go in the morning because if you get off of work at night,
Yeah.
you are not going to have the energy to go. So get your ass up
Yeah.
early,
Wake up
go to
early
work
as you can, or
and
as
get
early as you
used
need
to
to. Yeah.
and do it. And then for the first few months, you stay on that freaking diet. You're going to stay on the diet the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
But you're going to work out those first few months. And when you start to see results,
You're
You're gonna be motivated.
fast if your goal is to lose weight and you stay on a good diet in your calorie deficit and you're working out consistently, you'll see results very quickly.
yeah.
Not like the next day, but like in a few months, like 2-3 months, you'll see like pretty decent results.
Especially if you're someone that's severely overweight. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you're like 50 to 100 pounds overweight, you're going to lose weight a lot faster
Oh yeah.
and see results a lot faster than someone who only has like 15 pounds to lose.
Yeah.
Because your body does not want that extra weight on you.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter what you say, if you're like 100 pounds overweight,
Yeah.
you're eating a big calorie surplus.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, I hear a lot of big people say, I'm not eating that much. And I'm like, you're lying to yourself.
That's not true.
you're,
You can't
you're,
not do that.
You're lying to me and you're lying to yourself.
Yeah.
Because the body cannot physically create fat out of nothing.
Yeah. And yeah, maybe your body stores it a lot better than other people do.
Some people do
but-
have better metabolisms, but the fact is you're eating too many calories.
Yeah, you can't blame it on how you're eating because it is how you're eating,
Yeah, like
you know?
you can't blame it all on your metabolism.
Yeah.
And yeah, some people have it easier and it's not that fair,
Yeah.
but you have to do what you have to do.
Yeah, and also that's one of the most annoying things that people say to me. They're like, "Dude, you're just lucky. You get to be skinny your whole life." It's like, I don't want to be as skinny as I am though. Like, I want to be bigger, but I don't know.
But so what I was saying is after the first few months, because she started seeing results and now she's addicted.
Yeah,
She'll be up in the morning before me. She's like, hey, I'll be there in 30 minutes.
yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, I gotta get up.
She's funny, dude. She cracks me up.
Yeah, so she's like, she loves it now, probably as much as
Yeah.
I do. Because once you
Yeah.
start to see those results, it's addicting. And Lily too, my wife,
Yeah.
the past year, she's made some like really good gains. She's starting to get really lean and like muscular looking.
Yeah.
And she's addicted too.
Yeah.
Once you start to see those results, it'll get easier.
Heck yeah, man.
So-
And it's just, it makes it more fun because you feel
Yeah.
like
You'll
you're
love
like
it.
working towards something.
Yeah, once you actually start to see those muscles in the mirror and like you start to lean out and see the shape of the muscles, like
Yeah.
you'll get addicted.
Another thing I think is a good kind of like tip or pointer for people that are losing weight. Don't pay too much attention to your actual weight because you're going to be gaining muscle and losing weight at the same time. So you might stay at the same weight for a while.
Well, if
It
you don't
depends,
if you
though.
don't have a lot of weight to lose, that's true. But if you have like 100 pounds to lose, then you can weigh yourself, but only weigh yourself like once a week.
Yeah.
and do it in the morning after you go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So it's consistent, and don't do it every day because your weight's going to fluctuate 3 to 5 pounds a day.
Yeah.
Especially if you're someone that is like 100 pounds overweight, your weight can fluctuate like 10 pounds in a day from water weight.
And I guess it also depends on what your goals are. Like if you want to gain a lot of muscle or if you're just in it to lose the fat.
Yeah. And I would say even if, because a lot of girls especially will be like, I don't want to get too big. You're not going to get big. You are not going to get big muscles. No. You can lift, you should lift weights because you want to build muscle because building that muscle is going to help your metabolism.
Yeah.
It's going to burn more calories while you're at rest. So I think the goal for most people starting out should be to lift weights and gain muscle.
Yeah.
And you could do cardio. It's good for your heart.
Yeah.
But I would say overall gaining muscle and lifting weights is going to be better for your weight loss journey.
Oh, yeah.
Than doing cardio.
100% weight loss or lifting weights is way better than cardio is for losing weight.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you don't want to get big, then just don't lift that heavy.
But even then, you're not going to get big.
You're really not.
You can lift as heavy as you want. I mean, you really just want to lift a weight that's relatively heavy to where you can get like 10 to 15 reps.
Yeah. Exactly.
And you actually do want to lift as much as you can in that rep range.
Yeah.
Because you want to gain muscle. And like when you see those like girls that are like really skinny and they have like little shoulders and like they have like little abs.
Yeah.
They lift weights.
Yeah.
They look like, even the ones that look like
100%.
little Victoria's Secret models, which they're a little pretty skinny.
Yeah.
But when you see a girl that looks good, they lift weights. It's not because they're running on the treadmill 10 hours a week.
It's because they're doing back day. They're doing chest day.
Yeah.
They're doing those days.
Yeah, definitely lift weights. That's like the number one.
Well, not for losing weight.
No,
I would say diet would be 100%.
Oh, yeah, diet number one. Yeah. But I mean like exercise-wise.
Exercise-wise, yeah. Weightlifting, 100%.
Yeah, diet.
You're going to lose weight.
Yeah, and then diet-wise, you really want to like avoid fat, obviously. And then you want to like lower your carbs and increase your protein.
Yeah.
And, we're not going to get into all the details on how to calculate that, but you can look up, there's tons of videos online.
But yeah, also just like don't neglect, because there's fats you need. Like you need, was it BCAAs?
No, they're
those the fats. I can't think of it right now. My brain's not working too well.
There's healthy fats, but you'll get them if you're eating like a little bit of beef. You'll get them in
that doesn't mean go eat McDonald's.
If you're just eating whole foods, you're gonna get everything you need.
Yeah. Just make sure you're getting the right.
I'm saying avoid fat because there's fat in a lot of processed foods.
Yeah.
Like cookies, ice cream.
Yeah, go make your own meals. Just like go eat. I mean, steak, chicken. Those are fun. Salmon. Those are all great meals.
Ground turkey is really good.
Yeah.
And you can use like salt. And what do you call it? Like
Himalayan salt?
flavoring? No. Like, what is it? It's like salt, but it's like you put it
like
on
a
your
seasoning.
Yeah, seasoning.
Okay.
You can use seasoning. Don't be afraid to use seasoning.
Oh yeah,
Seasoning doesn't have really calories in it. It's not going to make you fat.
Some are actually good for you. Like cayenne is actually good for your circulation.
Yeah, cumin has some health benefits too. But I mean, like, don't be afraid to season your food. You don't need to be eating chicken that tastes like nothing.
Yeah, don't do that. And also, buffalo sauce is a freaking lifesaver. There's 0 calories, 0 fat. It's just.
Yeah,
you can use it.
Sauce.
You can drink that and not gain any weight.
Sriracha has 0 calories too.
Yeah.
I actually don't know how though because I taste it and it's so sweet.
Yeah, what the
I'm like, how does sriracha have 0 calories?
How is there like no sugar or anything?
But
there's sugar in ketchup.
Yeah, ketchup's not good. Don't eat ketchup.
Yeah,
and if you do want ketchup, there is sugar-free or really low sugar versions.
Yeah.
There's a healthy version of everything. And it may take you a while to get used to it. And especially soda. Don't drink soda. But if you like soda, because soda can be hard to give up. If you like it, switch to diet.
Yeah.
It'll take a few weeks, but once you get used to it, there's like no difference.
Yeah, and then once you drink a normal soda, if you ever drink a normal soda, you're going to be like, oh, that's so much sugar.
Yeah.
You could taste it. It like hurts your teeth.
I drink diet soda because I used to like soda. And for like the last, before I really started getting back in shape, I was drinking soda a lot.
Yeah.
And I switched to diet. And at first it wasn't that good. But I like the cherry Coke Zero.
Yeah,
and cherry Dr. Pepper Zero. All the cherry ones seem to taste a lot better than the plain ones.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's because whatever they're using for the sweetness, they put more in it.
Yeah, there's different.
Because of the cherry.
It's so good. But yeah, switch to that. You don't have to just drink water
Yeah.
Obviously, you want to get your water
Yeah,
in.
that's another. Yeah, that's such a huge thing about people when they're like, "Oh, diets suck because I don't get to eat what I want." You can eat good food. You can
Yeah.
eat tasty food, dude. Air fryers. You can make your own healthy wings.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many ways to make good tasting food that's
Especially
healthy.
nowadays, there's so many
Oh, yeah.
recipes online.
Yeah, man.
Like, there's this stuff called protein ice cream, invented by Greg Doucette. He's like this
really?
coach guy online. He's got like a ton of followers, and
Yeah.
he gives like super like good workout advice and diet advice. So diet advice is basically eat low calorie, dense foods. So you're getting like the most food volume for the amount of calories. So like
Yeah.
popcorn, a big bowl of popcorn, pretty
Oh,
good
yeah.
sized bowl of popcorn has like 100 calories as long as you're not putting butter on it.
Yeah, you can put salt on it,
You can put salt.
but don't put butter on
But
it.
yeah, so basically there's, certain foods that have like low calories but big volume.
Yeah.
And he invented this like protein ice cream. It's basically a protein shake, but you add like guar gum, which is
Yeah.
like some kind of food additive.
Yeah.
And it really fluffs it up and makes it big. And you add like extra ice and stuff.
Oh shit.
And then you can add like there's sugar-free like chocolate syrup. There's sugar-free, tons of different sugar-free flavorings.
Yeah.
You can add stevia in it to make it more sweet.
Yeah.
And it's like this thick, and you can literally get this big Ninja blender full of ice cream for like 300 calories, and just sit there and eat it till you want
Wow.
to throw up. And it's only 300 calories.
That's so crazy. Yeah, and it's just because it's so volume.
Yeah, exactly.
wise. That's nuts.
So yeah, because like
It's-
when you're eating these processed foods, like a Little Debbie,
Yeah.
it's like this big. It's like
Or yeah, those ding dongs or whatever.
size of 5 quarters has 500 calories in it.
So, yeah, Twinkies, stuff like that. It's just so small, but
Yeah.
dude, that is like 2.5 meals right there. or
Exactly.
something. There's so much bad shit.
You want to pick foods that are going to fill you up and don't have a lot of calories.
Yeah, popcorn is. I didn't even think about that, but that's such a good.
Yeah, I like
dietary
popcorn
supplement.
when I like to just sit there and snack on stuff because I really like to snack on stuff.
Yeah, snacking, dude. Especially me, man. Actually, snacking is a good way to keep your metabolism going.
Yeah, if you're snacking on the right things.
Yeah. But, dude, I wanted to. This popped up in my head the other day. I don't know why, but who do you think in high school had like the best genetics? Because a lot of dudes we went to high school with, they're like skinny and they started working out, and like a month later they were buff or something like that.
Genetics, like to look as buff as possible, like bodybuilder wise.
Just like it seemed easy for them to get buff.
well, there was me.
Yeah, there was you.
Well, I mean,
There's 3 people I can think of right now.
so probably Nate.
Yeah,
He was one of them. The kid was like
Yeah.
a freshman and he was like a freak.
dude,
He
I
could
don't
squat
know
like
how.
Mark.
Dogba?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Kid was a
man.
freak, dude.
Like he was just always
Dude,
athletic though.
in
He was
middle
never-
school, he would wear tank tops. He had like big delts.
Yeah,
Big old delts in middle school, and people would be like, "Are you on
Dude.
steroids?" I'm like, "No." They'd be like, they would think he was on steroids, right? In like high school,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was like, "He's not on steroids, dude. Kid looked like this when we were 11."
He's just naturally so fit. It was so,
So
insane.
big.
The
And-
Cardinals were looking at him when we were in high school.
The Cardinals?
Yeah, you don't remember the day the Cardinals came or something like that?
No,
Like the mascot was
he was
there.
a freak, man. But like, it's weird because he really was not good at school.
No,
He lacked drive.
he could have been.
And
He
I
could have
remember
been,
telling
man.
him in class one day, I was like, "Mark, you could go to the NFL, dude,
easily.
or you could play in college. Why don't you just get your grades up, man?
Yeah,
You just have to get C's, man.
just have to get C's.
Get them up a little."
Yeah, you don't have to be a genius. You
And he
don't
was
have to
like,
get
"I like to
straight A's,
smoke
man.
weed." And I was like, "Are you serious, man?"
Yeah, we know you like to smoke weed, but like you can.
You know
smoke
how many
weed
people
and
would like
still be
kill for your
productive.
athletic ability?
It's insane.
Like, yeah, that was some wasted potential there.
But I mean, that's what happens though, because you're born with that, and it's just such a natural talent that you don't realize how much of a gift it is.
Yeah.
But it happens.
Yeah.
Natural athlete. I hope he's doing good.
When he would do squats, he would pull his shorts up, and you could see every fiber.
Dude,
in
for
his legs.
real. I remember him like taking his shirt off in the weight room, and you could see like in his back. You could see like
Yeah.
on his back straps. You
It
could
looked
see
like
the
an
fibers.
anatomy chart.
It's crazy. Yeah, it literally looked like an anatomy
Yeah,
chart.
that's someone who he probably had the best muscle genetic because he barely worked out.
Yeah.
If he was into working out like I was,
Mm-hmm.
he could probably be like Mr. Olympia.
Dude, for sure.
He was just
100%.
like,
unless his
jacked.
body was just like, no, you have to stay in this exact shape.
Because there are some people who have like they have a good base, but like they won't actually get that much bigger.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. So I was thinking more like people that were as skinny as me and then turned like
Troy?
overnight just turned into Troy. Yeah.
Dakota Hefner.
Dakota. Yeah. I was thinking Kyle. Remember Kyle's transformation?
Patnode?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He
strong.
like overnight, dude. I remember like seeing him. I think it was over summer. He got buff. Oh, Peter. Remember Peter? He was a cheerleader senior year.
Can do.
Yeah, because he was like chubby and like not
Yeah.
like fat, but he was like a little chubby, and then just like he started to go to LA Fitness, and then senior year he was in good shape.
Yeah,
he wasn't like
he got in
buff,
like
but-
pretty lean and he looked pretty good.
Yeah, he looked good,
But he didn't have genetics like some of those other guys we
dude.
said.
Remember Tavari?
Yeah.
I remember Tavari like started working out one. Dude, I think it was like a month into it, and I had English class with him. It was like senior year, and he had barely been working out, and he had giant freaking triceps, and it pissed me off so much. I was like, dude, fuck you and your triceps.
So funny.
He's like, thanks, man.
Man, to me like working out was like everything.
Yeah.
And when other people wouldn't like it as much as me, I'd be like, what is wrong with you?
Dude, you and Carter were so funny when you guys would try to get me to do new things. Like I remember Carter giving us fish oil pills.
Oh, really?
And I was like, what the fuck is this? He's like, swallow it. I was like, no. First off, tell me what it is. He's like, no, fucking swallow it. I was like, all right.
I don't remember
I
that.
guess I trust you, but it was
Right.
just always like that. It's like, don't be a pussy, swallow it.
Yeah.
Drink this, do that. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, dude, Carter was the funniest person I've ever met.
Carter is so funny.
He could probably be a stand-up comedian.
Dude, he probably could. And if not, he'd be one hell of a salesman.
Yeah. Oh, he could sell things.
He's selling his Misty Mountain pickles now.
Yeah, dude.
That shit.
Looks
and
pretty
it looks
cool.
pretty good. He looks like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. He probably looked it up on YouTube.
That guy, he could sell you on anything. He could get you motivated to do anything.
Yeah, he was.
He should.
I don't even know how to
Man.
explain it.
He really should be a motivational speaker.
He
I
was
feel
just
like
hype.
he could make so much money doing that.
He'd be like one of those motivational speakers that just motivates people, but never actually did anything.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh my God.
He's like, what did you do? I worked really hard at motivational speaking.
I talked a lot. And then I talked some
Dude,
more.
I wish I had the ability to like just speak to strangers. You know how
Dude,
people
yeah.
have that? The gift of
Yeah.
gab?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I have
Carter
like
has that.
I have the total opposite of that.
Dude, I'm like hit or miss with that. It depends on how confident I'm feeling in that moment, because I'll be super confident and just like not care what other people think about me. And if the conversation starts happening, I'll just go with it. But there's other times where I'm like, don't look at me. I don't want to even
Yeah.
be in this room, you know?
I feel like 90% of the time, like if a stranger tries to start talking to me, they'll say something funny to me,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, huh. and then
they're
I
like,
walk
okay.
away, and like 5 minutes later, I'm like, oh, that's what they were talking about? Oh, I could have said this back.
Yeah.
And-
oh, that's the worst.
And like,
You get like 5 different.
I'm like,
cool
why didn't you
lines.
just talk to him?
Yeah.
Because I can't think of anything on the spot, and I have such a bad like anxiety problem.
Yeah.
Nothing comes to mind.
It's hard to think when I don't know why.
I don't know.
Just anxiety gets to you.
I need
and
to
then
work on
it's
that.
like-
I think I should just like go to the mall and start talking to random people.
I was pretty good at it in high school. Like high school, I wasn't as bad as I am now, and I think it's because I'm not so social anymore. Because in high school, you're talking to so many people all the time, and now I'm like, I barely talk to random people ever.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
barely even see random people. But
All right. So
man,
this was episode 10.
episode 10.
We made it.
What should we call it? What the fit? No, that's Kevin Hart's.
How to
thing.
get jacked. We'll figure it out after. But thank you so much for watching. Get your ass in shape. Watch this over if you have to. And if you have any fitness questions, you can DM us or ask us in the comments on YouTube, because we need some YouTube comments.
Definitely.
If you need any advice, we'll give you a little bit.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Send it to your friends that need to get in shape. Or if you just thought this was cool.
Yeah.
And follow us on Instagram at Los Amigos Gringos and on TikTok at Los Amigos Gringos 1. We'll see you in the next one.